Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to play Doctor Strange like a one above all rank with in-game examples. Doctor Strange is the best tank to hard carry your team in competitive. He is receiving a slight nerf to his dark magic burst damage range and his shield recovery rate, but it's not enough to stop people from selecting this character. Doctor Strange is a 2-star difficulty character, and I agree this character is not hard to play. Now let's quickly go over his simple kit. His primary fire, Daggers of Dax, shoots 5 delayed projectiles that each deal 18 damage. The damage fall off range is going to start at 10 meters and it's going to go all the way up to 20 meters, where it's going to decrease to 62.5%, and you could hit shots all the way up to 29 meters. His projectile is one of the slowest in the game at 60 meters per second, so if you're trying to shoot someone that's not a tank, be sure to be leading your shots. You have 8 shots before you have to reload, and to cancel this long animation time, what we could do is when it gets to 75%, bring out your shield, or when it gets to 75%, we can melee. You could also use any of his other abilities, but I suggest doing one of these two. Up next, his shield of the Seraphim. This is the best shield in the game, and it could tank pretty much most ultimates for your team. If you're anywhere past 4 meters, you want to be doing your primary fire into the shield. Something I see new Strange players doing wrong is that you could do only 2 shots and then bring out your shield. So you want to make sure that all shots come out and then bring out your shield, because if I just let out 2 shots, it's going to do no damage compared to this. Playing against other Strange players, you can't do shot shield just mindlessly. You need to keep track of when their shield is up and timing your shots when their shield is down to be able to change the momentum. If you're within 4 meters now, we're going to be doing the primary fire into melee. If I'm getting focused by the whole team, then I like to do the primary fire, melee shield, primary fire, melee shield. Up next, we have his E, one of his moves getting slightly nerfed, his Maelstrom of Madness. You cannot perform his E unless you have dark magic. You acquire dark magic as a part of his passive. It could go all the way up to 100, and each point of dark magic is going to do 1.3 points more of damage with your burst. Once you get up to 100, you have this anti-heal effect for a couple of seconds. I see some Strange players use this wrong, so listen carefully. Okay, so if you're fighting up close with Strange and you get to 100 anti-heal, just burst it away right away, no problem. If you're fighting from a range with Strange and you get up to 100 anti-heal, just burst it away right away. You don't want to run up to the other team while you have anti-heal and instantly get fried. Up next, we have his Cloak of Levitation. This is a get out of jail free card. If I'm fighting the whole team right here by myself and my team's all the way back there at 25 meters, what I could do to disengage from this is do the Cloak of Levitation, bring up my shield, cancel it again by pressing the same button, and now I'm back with my team. If you see someone like Venom going into their ground-based ultimate, just levitate up and then focus them. I know you're sick of Hela's ultimate. Simply use the levitation, bring out that shield, and you could tank most of her ultimate. You can tank all of it if your team focuses her. Did a Groot wall you off? Simply levitate over the wall and get back